Hello children, how are you all? Welcome back to today's e-class. Today in our e-class, we will learn about measurement. So, what do you mean by measurement? Measurement is an act of measuring the size of an object or anything. I repeat, measurement is an act of measuring the size of an object or anything. So, how can we measure an object? In order to measure an object, what we use? We use length, weight and capacity. So, first of all, we will learn how to measure length. In order to measure length, we need the help of meter and centimeter. Long lengths are measured in meter. Long lengths are measured in meter, whereas small lengths are measured in centimeter. This is how to measure length. For measuring length, we use meter and centimeter. The letter M stands for meter and the letter cm stands for centimeter. In order to measure long length, we use meter. And in order to measure short length, we use centimeter. Children, often at school, we try to measure length. So, what do we use at school in order to measure length? We use a ruler. At school, we use ruler to measure length. In the ruler, you can see different markings and numbers given. The number starts from 0 to 15. These numbers are given in centimeter. So, students, do you know how many centimeter is 1 meter? 1 meter is 100 centimeter. That means 1 meter is divided into 100 equal divisions, and the unit for measuring length, is meter. M stands for meter. So, we have to remember, in order to measure length, we use meter and centimeter. Long lengths are measured in meter, short lengths are measured in centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Therefore, 2 meter will be 200 centimeter and it goes on. So, students, if I ask you, how will you measure the length of a table? How will you measure the length of a table or the height of a building? In order to measure the height of a building or the length of a table or height of this green board, what will you use? Will you use meter or centimeter? So, we will use meter to measure the height of a building or the height of the board or the length of a table. So, next is, what will you do in order to measure the length of a pencil or duster or a book? How will you measure the length of a small objects like pencil or duster or book? In order to measure the small object like pencil, duster, book, we will use centimeter. We will use centimeter. So, Students, remember that in order to measure length of bigger object, you use meter, and in order to measure the length of a smaller object, you will use centimeter. Okay, now next we will go how to measure weight. We will see how to measure weight. How do we measure weight? In order to measure weight, we will use gram and kilogram. In order to measure weight, we will use gram and kilogram. G stands for gram and kg stands for kilogram. Here, in order to weight the light object or the small object, we will use gram. And if we have to weight the heavy object or the bigger object, we will use kilogram. 1 kg is 1000 gram. That means 1 kg is divided into 1000 equal divisions. And in order to measure the weight, for measuring weight, the unit is gram. Okay, students? Students, let's take a weighing scale. You know what is weighing scale? When you go to the vegetable market, in order to purchase vegetable or any grocery things, you will see the weighing scale. The weighing scale is used to measure or compare the weight of two objects. I repeat, weighing scale is used to measure or compare the weight of two objects. Students, you can see the picture of a weighing scale in your page number 143. This is the picture of a weighing scale. Students, suppose in the weighing scale, in one side of the pan, you kept a watermelon, and on the other side of the pan, you kept a brinjal. Now, can you tell me which side of the pan will go up? Yes, the pan that is heavier will go down. That means the pan with watermelon will go down and the pan that have one brinjal will go up. Why? Because watermelon is more heavy than brinjal, or brinjal is lighter than watermelon. So, brinjal will go up and watermelon will go down. Students, now if I ask you, how will you measure the suitcase and bedding? You will measure the bag of rice or suitcase and bedding with kg. You will use kg, that is kilogram, in order to measure the heavy object like the bag of rice or suitcase and bedding. But in order to weight the smaller object like biscuit packet, soap bar, gold ring, etc., you will use gram. Okay? In order to measure small object, you will use gram, like biscuit packet, soap bar, gold ring, etc. Okay? So, next we will see how to measure capacity. We will learn how to measure capacity. In order to measure capacity, we use liter and milliliter. I repeat, in order to measure capacity, we use liter and milliliter. L stands for liter. ml stands for milliliter. In order to measure the large quantity, we use liter, and in order to measure the small quantity, we use milliliter. So, how much is 1 liter? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. That means 1 liter is divided into 1000 equal divisions, and the unit for measuring capacity is liter. The unit for measuring capacity is liter. We know water, milk, oil are liquids, and they do not have any definite shape or size. They take the shape of a container. Suppose if we pour a milk in the glass, the milk will take the shape of a container. So students, let's take a jug and a glass. Which one will hold more water, whether a jug or a glass? Yes, the jug is bigger than the glass, so it will hold more water. The jug has larger capacity. Remember, capacity describes how much a container can hold. Same way, if you compare a bucket and a jug, which will hold more water? Bucket will hold more water because it has greater capacity than jug. If you compare tank and a bucket, which will hold more water? Tank will hold more water than bucket because it has more capacity. So same way, if you compare well and tank, which will hold more water? Certainly well, because well has greater capacity than tank. So students, how to measure liquid? In order to measure liquid, we use containers of some fixed capacity like milk, water, oil, etc. So, the unit of capacity is liter, and as I told you, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Students, larger quantities of liquid are measured in liter, whereas small quantities of liquid are measured in milliliter. So children, if I ask you, how will you measure the amount of water in a doctor's syringe? Will you use milliliter or liter? Yes, you will use milliliter because the doctor's syringe is a small object and its quantity is very small. So, you will use milliliter. But if I ask you how to measure the amount of water in the water tank, will you use milliliter? No, because water tank is much bigger and it has large quantity. So, you will use liter. So, students, today we have seen how to measure length, how to measure weight and how to measure capacity. So, before I wind up, let us take a quick look on length, weight and capacity. In order to measure length, we use meter and centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. In order to measure weight, we use gram and kilogram. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. And in order to measure capacity, we use liter and milliliter. 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So students, I hope you will go through this session so that whenever we ask question answers, you will give the correct answer. So students, with this I wind up my today's class. Thank you.